I don't care. She can come to me all she wants. Let's just ask her equally back. I don't care. Thank you, Baz. Thank you, Pauline. Do I have...
There you go. She's fine about it.
Do I have permission to come to you, Delusive Angie?
She'll have no content, otherwise someone's probably... People aren't understanding.
She's muted
I don't
now.
like it when it's all day. If you're playing little clips here and
Go
there.
in the comment section, guys, and ask if I have permission to come to her, because she's turned me down. Thank you,
That's the
Pauline.
issue I have. Because I feel like I'm being harassed. Now, if Miss Red is going to come to me an hour, then I'm fine with that. Rent-a-Gob hasn't been in shouting his head off. Why? What's happening with him?
Someone in a comment section saying I'm writing something down. I'm on my phone. I just need her admitting that I can come to her. Thank you, Mindy.
People are misunderstanding. Even with Miss Red, she just said she doesn't like certain people camptooing her. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why I don't like certain people camptooing me. But I've never said for Miss Red not to camptoo me. I said I don't have an issue with it.
There you go. There you go, guys. So you've heard it from the Ginger's mouth. I'm okay to come to and she can come to me. Not that I need to come to her.
However, I think I was very manipulated at that time. And that's what's happening.
I can
Thank
see
you,
my
Lee.
phone ping and it's Talia's profile picture. She's messaging me. I'm not opening though. She's going into archive.
Okay.
While she's emotional, you know what I mean?
Confirmed,
While
Olivia.
she's emotional. I'm gonna have to just put her straight here. Look, I'll do it now without even looking. This is what I do. So let's open up the TikTok app. I won't even see a word of this now. Inbox.
Thank you, Pixies.
Corner of my eye. There we go. Archived. Just while she's emotional, you know what I mean? I have no issue with Talia.
I think Talia and Rickster will get back together. Thank you, Lissy Lowe.
I'm not having her
I think they'll get back together, and I'm not talking about what Talia and Rickster's got going on, because I respect it if any other people break up on the app, so I'm not going to, play out their stuff, because if it was me and Simon going through it, and Simon was a TikToker, I'd hate people to be talking about, my breakup. So, I just respect, genuine relationships and the breakups on social media. I wouldn't like it done to me. I'm not saying, other people covering it, I'm not saying they're wrong, it's just where I stand with it all. But I don't know, I think they'll get back together. I really do. Sometimes social media can have such a negative impact on a relationship. And over the years, I'm not going to lie, it's had a negative impact on mine and Simon's, for the fact that I was so engrossed in TikTok and I was on my phone from morning till night, even when I weren't on TikTok, but I was still involved in TikTok, mainly at the height of the toxic stuff. And it did, obviously me being stressed out and me being angry, me being upset, it affected him. So that's why I made a conscious decision, and it does stand that... as soon as I've done my live, I'll, have a few conversations with people that I need to have a conversation with, but I'm not on my phone all day, and I don't take my phone to bed anymore, so that's the agreement that we made. And it worked.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought you were being horrible to me.
Always, Rambo, always.
For judging you. Everyone make sure to show Talia some love. We do love you, Talia. I just didn't want you taking out your stress.
Especially after a Chinese, Alicia.
I'll have to unarchive her now. Right, back you come, Talia. There we go. You're back in the normal folder now. And we do hope you're okay. Oh, I feel awful now.
And I can't wait.
It was the way she would look at the screen. She would look at Talia's message.
I thought she was going to be taking her frustration out on me.
Because See, the old DQ would have opened the message, read it, and gone nuts, and had a clap back, and, But proof in the pudding that I'm not going to look at it, I'm going to archive you, So people do grow. Thank you. Good morning, Mum. I don't know why I'm saying thank you.
Life, this TikTok it's hilarious, isn't it? Oh no, it's all right. I know you're going through stuff that I've even said tonight. You know what I mean? For your mental health.
Thank you, Mindy, for going in the comment
section. It's
section.
not right, and you've always had BPD like for the whole entire relationship, so an understanding should be there and stuff like that. So, but you'll be fine. I think it's just a blip.
Oh, Angie was in the box because I've got a screenshot here that Angie was requesting the box. Liar, delusive Angie.
They're made for each other, I think. Doesn't Angie try and rewrite history though?
Yeah, stop rewriting history, delusive
If she wasn't
Angie.
bringing me up so relentlessly, then I wouldn't have to answer back, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So this is what I mean about delusive. She's happy to say anything she wants about everybody else. I can play the full clip myself. Do you think I'm shy about playing the full clip?
Thank you,
I'll do it
Susan.
myself
Thank
now.
you, Kimmy. Right, phone down. I got a show to do. There you go. Stop causing trouble, delusive Angie. Right, Angie. Actually, let's play these from delusive Angie. It was a clap back to me yesterday. Thank you, Paulie. Get a pin, Paulie.
Yeah, it could mean anything, I suppose. But it's just very strange that you're crying over someone that you've never met.
Yes, yeah.
Something's definitely happened.
History, because what she likes to do is rewrite history based on who she likes this week, right? And she forgets all the times that she sat cam 2 with me without other people. Around about 4 people at one point with my live on Levi's live, me and Levi's over.
Is that why you said you won't go there?
Levi into the equation. I'm specifically talking about everything that she did to me and everything that she still continues to say about me, about my DV and everything else. You are delusive, Angie. You are one nasty, vindictive, jealous.
But you've spoken on my trauma. This is
No, I
what I don't
haven't.
understand. You think, yeah?
No,
And
I haven't.
You think you're so high up on TikTok.
I would
that
like
people talk on
you to
on-
post proof of me talking on your trauma. It may have been one occasion that I've said something out of anger, but post the proof because I can go through at least 10 videos, maybe more on the FYP, where you've spoke about mine. About me, what was it like to get ragged around my kitchen and stuff like that. It's all over the FYP. She's muted me. Yes, of course she has.
God, or threaten you. Oh my God, it's terrible. But when it happens to me, it's just no big deal. You know, when I was threatened, you put my comments at boo-hoo. So I came for you and turned around and said, I don't think you've gone through deep because it's not.
But what she's missing out is, the reason I was in her comment section writing boo-hoo the other day is because she was talking about me in the AB one and saying how it's karma and everything else, and she was going boo-hoo, I don't care, boo-hoo. So when I see her live and I see that she was having some kind of meltdown, I wrote in the comment section boo-hoo. Right, so it was her that actually said it to me first over the AB situation, but she won't tell you that. She'll just make out, I've gone into a chat, said boo-hoo, but it was her that said it to me. I played the videos on here where she was saying boo-hoo.
Response of someone that has gone through DV when a woman is being threatened by a man. And it shouldn't matter whether you like that person or not. So you cause reactions, and it's called reactive abuse.
Yeah,
That's
you know
what it's
all
called.
about reactive
You
abuse.
initiate it. And this is what people are forgetting, what she's putting in my comments for me to react. And that's how I reacted.
Woman, you are jealous of me.
Jealous of what?
You are jealous of me, delusive Angie.
You keep saying I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of what? If I'm jealous of someone, there's many young, beautiful women on TikTok.
I know,
Why wouldn't I
Linz.
be jealous of them? It doesn't make sense.
I'm not sat here and I've never sat here and claimed to be the most beautiful person on TikTok because I ain't. Right. The only reason why I look so good this morning is because I've got a filter on. Right. I've never claimed to be beautiful. I've never claimed to be skinny. I've never claimed to be anything, but you are envious of me. That's why you mock. That's why you speak in Brummie. That's why you talk about misread continuously. And the only reason that you do that is because it can be only one thing, jealousy. Because you talk about me more than you actually speak about anybody else. And I've done the very least to you compared to other people. Thank you, Holly.
Worse to you, but you continuously vilify me because you are
I
jealous.
think the problem is so misread. It was about your grandchild. And I would never forgive or move on. Okay, you've moved on, fair enough. And I haven't spoken about it for days, to be fair. But
For days.
however, I think the difference is if someone had spoken on my niece, or if I had a grandchild, that would be the final straw. There's no way I could forgive them and move on. But you have, and like I said, I haven't spoken about it for days. But how
Lynn's, it's continuously rinse and repeat. Like, at the end of the day, she talks about, you know, me moving on with my granddaughter situation, but there's people that have sat there threatened her mum. There's people that have sat there and said horrendous things about her dad. Like, it's still family, you know, but you're moving on with these people. So there's no difference. It's Groundhog Day for her. She's got nothing in her life apart from this app. And the only way she can keep people in her life watching this continuous Groundhog Day shit is by continuously going over the past. Because without that, she has nothing.
however you are talking about it here, so I have a right to react. And I think that's the difference.
Thank you, Sophie.
With AB,
Guys, can we have a popular push, please? Thank you,
you know,
Dave.
me only. Yeah. If he'd come from if I had a grandchild or a child, yeah, there'd be no way I'd be forgiving him.
And I remember at the time when it was all happening to Delusive, you was the one sat there heavily gifting, sending lions and gorillas and everything else that you sent. Thank you, Jilly. Thank you, Miss Kay. You was the one that was heavily supporting that. So what does that say about you? Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Dave's World. You loved it.
Because we know you like to drag him up. You're jealous that I do.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Dave's
You're
World.
jealous that I'm liked. You're jealous I've got friends.
But let's face it, the reason why you get on the pop is because you've got your friends that you speak to off TikTok gifting you. So it's not really community based.
Okay, so let's just go through the gifters. Chris, do I speak to you off TikTok? Gemma, do I speak to you? Regina, do we speak off TikTok? Shazulu, Michelle Welly, I speak to mine at No Ducks, do we speak? Rob, do we speak? Daniel, we don't speak. Evil Legion Asta, we don't speak off TikTok. There's many people. Obviously, I speak to my moderators, speak to them off TikTok, but there's many people in my community that I don't speak. I don't speak to Susan, I don't speak to Danny. So what you've just said there is not valid. Your moderators gift you. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yes! Thank you, Chris, darling. Oh, I love the money gone off, the diamond gone even off, Chris. Chris, thank you so much. Susan, Danny, thank you. Moderators, will you give Chris a pin, please? Thank you, Chris.
Not jealous. You sit there and you put on a Brummy accent and
Thank you, Miss Kay. Thank you, Danny.
everything that I'll do. You are envious of me.
MVP,
and that's
Chris.
your problem, not a me problem.
He hasn't mentioned my niece in a way where, you know, like the AI or, you know, anything extra or anything like that. That would be the last straw. But I'm not going to talk on that because I'm not like Miss Red. I'm not going to put my family all over TikTok and then cry about it when people talk on it.
Yeah, try and get a voice of your own, Miss Red, when Luke says
Thank you, guys.
Rhymes, sort it out. But did he mention her in an actual way or threatening way or anything like that? Or did he just say, I don't see her? Listen, I have not taken offence to someone saying that I don't see her. I'm not allowed to see it. It's not true, but however, if you want to think it, you can. I think there's a complete difference. You're deflecting here. You're clutching at straws.
Yeah, she does put her mum all over TikTok. It was only a couple of weeks ago. She was accusing her mum of unaliving her dad. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, my darling. Mwah. Thank you, Susan. Get a pin, beautiful. She was accusing, I think she'd had a drink and she was accusing Sheila of unaliving her dad. Do you know what I mean? That's like really, really serious. Like, if someone sent that to the police could investigate that. And she sits there saying, I've got my elderly mother here, you know, you're threatening to do this, you're threatening to do that, people doxing me, but you're actually saying the worst about your mum. Like, to put that on your mum's name, whether you was drunk or what, is nuts. So let's not talk about families here, yeah? Thank you, Witty. Thanks.
Luke loves me most days, some days.
Thank you, Sally.
But Luke is my friend. Luke jumps in a box because...
Listen, I don't know about you. I find it really bloody weird, yeah? You've got a woman is she married? I don't even know. But however, this is how jealous I am of her. I don't even know much about her, so I don't know if she's married. But
And she actually lets people who she battles like degrade Sheila, go at Sheila. So how is that protecting your mum? Like, you make your mum a whole segment on TikTok. You let people say whatever they want about Sheila and you don't shut it down. So let's not talk about my family dynamics and what has been said about me when you let your mum get fucking violated all over the app. And that's what you do. And you think you can sit there and talk about what other people have said, what other people have done, what other people have forgiven. Make it make sense. Do you know what I mean, guys? Like, the woman is a fucking hypocrite. Thank you, Danny.
woman that says she is married to this man, and you got this other man phoning her at 3 or 4 in the morning and shit like that, and you know.
Let's discuss the 3 o'clock phone calls, which were few and far between. You know, it was a rarity basically. So obviously everybody knows that I get up really early in the morning because I fall asleep early, and I would see Alex on live, or he would, you know, see me live, and I would message him and say, look, what's cracked off? And then that would lead into a conversation. Thank you, Lily. You know, there was never anything, and I'll sit here and say this, he never put it on me. He was never derogatory to me in any way that, you know, you would be if you was interested in somebody. And many times that me and Alex spoke, Simon was there. Simon was, you know, in the background. Him and Simon would have a laugh. Do you know what I mean? So it weren't like this intimate relationship the way we'd get up in the morning and we'd speak about fucking whatever. She's playing your age. She can play whatever she wants. I might play the one that she made, right? The AI is not my party. I never made any AIs. She's the one that made an AI of somebody kissing the sun, because we know that she is constantly talking about incest, which is weird to me. The fact that somebody is continuously going over incestual situations and relationships with animals, and it's just weird, absolutely atrocious. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, so mine and Alex's phone calls, which is nobody's business, you know. My husband has never had anything to fear, because my husband trusts me enough to know that if anybody ever come on to me, anybody's ever said anything to me, I would tell them to fuck off. And that's why we've got a strong marriage after 11 years. Is the love of my life, is my soulmate, right? So, yeah, again, I will say there was nothing ever weird with me and Alex. Never. It was all about TikTok. We would, like, you know, talk about what we had going on in personal lives and things like that, but it was, you know, few and far between. And that's the truth. Thank you, Mama G. Thank you, Kaylee. Get pins, please. She's completely like, good, I'm glad. Get affected.
Being cryptic with, you know, her saying, come on, Alex, spit it out if you've got something to say, and him making out that there's something going on, and, you know, and stuff like that. It's weird.
No, it's weird in your head. It's weird in your head, because that's where your head goes. Your head always goes into the gutter. Your head always goes mucky, you know. That's her thought process. You know, men and women can have a friendship and it doesn't have to be anything weird, right? Because like I say, any man ever overstep the boundary with me, I'll tell them to fuck off, and I'll tell my husband straight away, which I have done when people have inboxed me on TikTok. And I've said, Simon, look at this. You know, people have put my phone number on Grindr and these actual sites, and I've had pictures come through. And I've showed him, I said, look at this, because I've got nothing to hide from him. It's weirdos like you. You wish you had them phone calls with him, don't you? You wish he rang you at 3 o'clock in the morning and you had them phone calls with him, because I did see when he jumped into your box one time and, you know, it was mucky talk. You was very, very happy and content having the mucky talk with him. So is that why you're jealous? Are you wanting these early morning phone calls so you can get mucky on?
Strange that you're crying about each other. You know, when you haven't actually met each other. That's also strange. I'm allowed my opinion. I think something's gone on, and that's that.
Thank you, Kirsty.
I think that's maybe the reason why Miss Red doesn't want to possibly want to speak to Alex again, because maybe he has come on to her on the phone. I don't know.
I can swear on everybody I love. God strike me down dead. And if she wants to pay for a lie detector test, I don't care. As long as it's in Lincolnshire. Thank you, Kirsty. Yeah, thank you, Kirsty, darling, for the cowboy hats. Oh, a moustache shoots me, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Get a pin. I would happily take a lie detector test and answer any questions regarding me and Alex, you know. But again, that's where her mind goes into the gutter. Like I say, anywhere in Lincolnshire, she wants to put any questions to me. Thank you, Jodie Marie. Was there anything weird, anything untowards? I'll answer it. But I can swear on everybody I love, that man was never inappropriate to me one time, never once, believe it or not. And if he was, we've had enough beef, we've had enough arguments, I would sit here and I would say, I would call it out, yes he did, but he never was. He was never actually inappropriate in any type of way. Never even tried to put it on me. And I hope you believe me. I hope you believe that because I'm telling the truth. It's people like her that want it to happen. She wants it. That's what I believe. I truly believe that.
But that's what I'm thinking.
The shit I've had on this app from people like you. So Luke is very protective over me.
Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, TikTok.
Protective over him too. Because guess what, Angie? That's what friends. That is what friends do on TikTok, Angie.
I hope you believe me, guys, because I'm not lying to you. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Sonia. I'm okay, T. I'm okay.
I'll go to prison for you.
Yeah, she wants a reaction. Do you see?
In your box when you
Like, I'll get to prison for you, Miss Red. It's weird. And the only thing, I know that she wants all the mucky mornings. The only reason she's bringing up that, I'll get to prison for you, Miss Red, because it wasn't said about her. She wants it to be said about her. Thank you, Gizmo. Do you know what I mean?
Cancer on people, DV on kids, you name it. They just
Keep talking on children.
I love you too, Liv.
Constantly. I've never wished cancer on children.
Yes, she did. You wish
happened,
cancer
and I'll
on
say this one
people.
more time because you can't seem to move on from it. I was heavily intoxicated and I
Doesn't matter. Drunkenness is no excuse for what you say because you've said that kind of stuff sober. You do wish cancer on people, which is sick. You have wished DV on people. You did wish DV on Alex's child. It's facts. It's out there on the FYP. And you just sat there and said, why are you bringing it up? You sit there and do nothing but bring fucking situations up. You've just sat there again and said, and spoke about my granddaughter and said, I spoke about it for a couple of days because you spoke about it a couple of days ago. Because you're weird, you walked.
said a wrong word. What I meant was, and even I played the video of Alex Brigham saying that I've said this before, as in when his child is older, and I was trying to get to point, as in my point was, how would you feel if someone did this to your child? When I say child, I mean, and then I said when your child is older. It's like you have to be specific on it because people analyse everything. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to get at.
Will someone find that video, actually? Will someone find that video where she did say all that shit? Because like I say, she likes to rewrite history. I'm glad she's crashing out. I'm really, really glad she's crashing out. Because I don't really care. She wants to sit there talking about me, putting, you know, slanderous stuff out there that I'm speaking actually to somebody off TikTok. I don't care. Crash out, get crashed out.
Just because I accidentally said child or little, people are making it out I have wished on a child. But it was because I was so intoxicated, I said the wrong word.
Yeah, said the wrong word, okay.
But however, I've seen the video, and I did also say how would you feel if it was your child when they're older? I did say when older, but because I missed off.
Yeah, go and have a look, Miss T.
One bit of it older, I'm actually referring to a child.
Thank you, Red Bull
Do you know what I
Girl.
mean? Because I accidentally said little. That's
Holly, Luke has a lot on at the minute. He has so much on. I don't think he's going to be doing an FYP show until Monday. I'm sure he said yesterday on the phone Monday. But he will be back. He's just so busy. He's got a lot on.
One being intoxicated is, you know, you say the wrong word, and that's all I did. But if you watch the whole videos, I was clearly saying when your child is older, how would you feel? You know, but they're trying to twist that and try.
He is with all the celebrities now, Lucas.
Section they came across because I was intoxicated, said the wrong word. And also another thing that was...
I know, Amy, I got a picture. Thank you, Karen. I got a picture of Kelly Osbourne and Luke yesterday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's very, very busy. He's branching out and, doing other things. And, as much as he loves doing TikTok, when he's committed to something, he has to do it. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Daniel. But he will be back and we will be hearing ranting. Thank you, Daniel. Love you, darling. And hope, if not today, definitely tomorrow. So he's a very busy bee. Even I can't get him on the phone. I have to, write in a day or a time that I can get him on the phone for 10 minutes. And that's the truth.
And with I said something about someone's daughter in the box, and apparently because I said daughter, that referred to a child. They twisted and turned everything.
Yeah, get your heart missing, guys. We're nearly overtaking Levi. That's what
feel. Yeah, because if your behaviour, if that was your child, right? When they're older, I might, because I missed older off probably at one bit of the video. Twisting everything.
A lot when you wish cancer on people, DV on kids, you name it, they jump in your box and they defend you. They're over you like a rat at the drain pipe, like a planger on a bun hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want her to find the videos of me mocking whatever she's been through. I met one time said I don't believe she went through something, right? But that was after her saying stuff about me. That was her, questioning my DV or whatever else. I don't think you've really been through that. I fucking have, right? I have, and I don't need no marks like you on the internet to try and rewrite my history. Thank you, Coco Shananica, because I know what I went through.
She would not be saying this. So just remember that, guys. She mouths off. What about your family then?
See, there's a video with her sat battling with Zach, Levi. There's one. I'm getting all the videos up, Angie. I will go video for video. That's what we'll do. We'll go video for video. Is there a video where she said about my DV? What's it like to get ragged around the kitchen? Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Rambo.
I love it. MVP Alex Brigham immediately, guys. Well, they'll laugh at a post, you know what I mean? But these people make truly horrendous things.
Huh?
Brigham,
She put a beautiful pen to it.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Ray, I've got a question for her.
Nobody cares about your questions, Angie.
Hello, Miss Ray.
Nobody cares.
Question.
Nobody cares.
What's it like, Miss Red, to be dragged around in your kitchen? What's it like, Miss Red? Being dragged around your kitchen?
Nobody cares.
Question.
Nobody cares. Wow. And that is from a DV, somebody that's allegedly gone through DV, guys. Does that sound like somebody to you that has ever suffered with any type of DV? Yeah, the one sat going like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course she'll sit there laughing. She'll sit there laughing because that is who she is. She's a nasty, spiteful, bitter woman. Because she can't meet somebody because of the way she is, because she can't have a relationship because of the way she is, that is the kind of stuff that she will laugh at. She will laugh at that. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. But yeah, I'm the bad guy. And that is because AB sent me a gift and she was come to it. And that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Anne. And she hates women. She is a woman hater. And that is the truth.
That's, people will be going crazy about it.
And the only reason I'm bringing all of this up is because she sat there saying, I've done this to her, I've made her feel this way. Remember when you did this to me, Miss Red? Remember this, remember that. She's a parasite. That woman is a parasite upon this app.
Because I haven't seen all the
I love you
videos.
too,
but
Olivia.
I think
It doesn't
you know,
affect me
it
what
was
she
quite
says
clear
now.
to
I'm
hear
immune
that.
to it.
I mean, as in, I was just trying to get to a point, as in, how would you feel if it was your child? When I say child,
Thank you,
I've got to
Jodie.
keep being when older, not as in a fucking child. It's like people
At the time it hurt, you know, having all this stuff said, hearing all this stuff, but now it doesn't. Because like I say, the sad reality is, thank you, Jodie, you grow thick skin on the app. You learn not to be affected by certain things that are said. You know, like I say, it's her that has to sit there miserable. It's her that is ringing the police. It's her that's affected by people come to in. It's her that's affected by people saying they're going to come to her house because she sits there day in, day out, doing nothing but being horrendous on the internet. And I did say, I promise I will see you this year, and I will stand by that. And that is the truth. I will stand by. I will see her at some point. Thank you, Anne. And I will put the camera in her face and I will say what you say to me on the app. And I'm no gangster granny. I'm a realist. I will have conversations with people about what they've said about me on the app. You know, the fact that they've dragged my husband, you know, they continuously have to speak about my granddaughter in certain situations, talk about my DV and everything else. I will see you, Delusive Angie. I promise you that. And take this to the police, record it, do whatever you want. I will see you in the real. And I ain't no gangster granny. I'm telling you facts. So sit there and laugh. But I promise you faithfully, God strike me down dead, I will see you.
Everything on the set, you know what I mean? I've said it like twice in the video.
Thank you, Donkey Mum.
But because at one time I didn't say it.
Absolutely, Mama G.
Oh, I said some word. Oh God, these people are crazy.
Thank you, Martin.
Honestly.
No, you're crazy. You're the crazy one. You deluded, you knew.
Because at the time you were quite happy for.
In fact, send me these videos. I haven't even seen them all of when I've wished cancer on people. Send me them because I will speak on it.
Send her the videos, guys.
DV involves children, really, does it? DV's among adults.
Are you fucking stupid? What? This is how uneducated you are about the realisation and the real life consequences of domestic violence, domestic abuse. Are you off your nuts? It doesn't affect kids. Children witness it. Children are emotional sponges. When it happens in the household, the children are having to hide. The children are having to witness it. The children are having fucking therapy 20 years later. Thank you, Anne, because they fucking witnessed it. It does affect the fucking children, you idiots.
What I meant, so stop twisting it.
Thank you, Kay. They never forget. Thank you, Donkey Man.
Guys, can someone send me all the videos of what I said?
Delusive Angie has defended many questionable characters on here to rage bait, guys. So
if you want the boxes, let me know in the comments, guys. Do you want the box?
She's not getting to me. It's the first time I've listened to this. It's the first time I've listened to this, guys. I'm not affected by Delusive Angie. I sit here and laugh at her all day. It's the fact that she's that uneducated and she doesn't know about the serious impacts that DV and domestic abuse has on adults, children, relatives. It affects everybody. And that's why this woman shouldn't be speaking on the situation, because she doesn't know anything about it. Because if she did, she would know that children are very affected by it. Div.
It would be Delusive Angie with the whole big bad hypocrite self, because Delusive Angie defends a majority of the men on here, or at some point has battled, still
She
has
has been, yeah.
men that are threatened to, you know, children and talk about kids and
She's allowed to watch, I don't mind.
One week she's not a friend, the next week she is, do you know what I mean?
sick. Hey, can I play the rest of this video and I'll open them?
She is, do you know what I mean? So, Denise Angie, you are a hypocrite.
Yeah, just
I
play
do not
this
sit here
video.
and defend characters like that. The only people I sit here and defend, right or wrong, are my friends, but I certainly don't battle people, you know, that have said questionable things like you do on a daily when you're the friends. You're a hypocrite. Yes. Hello, Chris.
But a lot of people know, a lot of what I say is when I'm intoxicated. I'm a rage baiter. People know that. People also know that, you know, when I am intoxicated, I say a lot of shit, not you.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, we know you're a rage baiter, but it doesn't make right what you do, because DV, domestic abuse, rape, all of that is very serious stuff. So it's not a situation that you should be rage baiting over if you've got morals, because all of that stuff causes real damage, real hurt, real heartache, mental health, people not wanting to be here anymore, people being scared. It's all serious stuff and shouldn't be rage baited on. But that is your thought process. Thank you, Tash. That is what you do to get your room filled up. And I don't even believe, you know, you mean half of what you're saying. I just think you're saying it to cause controversy, outrage, rage baiting, getting your numbers in, getting your little fucking battery lickers in your comment section, you know, causing drama and viewing time for them. Because I've just seen in your comment section someone, Corinne, saying, I act like I'm the only person that's gone for it. That is a wild message to write, Corinne. Wild message. Because I barely sit here and speak about what I've been through. I have done in the past. But I don't play on it. I don't weaponise it every day like the person you're sat watching now.
Using that as an excuse, but people also know that I don't mean half the things I say.
Don't say it then if you don't mean it.
People also know alcohol does change who you are. But you do talk shit, you do say shit, but you don't mean the shit. You know, not using it as an excuse, but that's what alcohol does to you, and that's why.
Ash, if you're not happy with the room, you can leave, darling. Protect yourself,
You've never seen me
Ash.
slosh since that day. Yeah, I have a drink here and there, but I know when to stop now. Where before I would just carry on. But honestly, alcohol is awful. It does. I have seen people that are violent that will never ever hurt anyone.
Thank you, JD. JD, I've messaged you. I hope you're okay. Love ya.
Drunk, but that would never do that when they're sober. You know what? I'm not saying it's an excuse, but however, that is alcohol for you. That's not the person I am anyway. And that's why I feel I've hope anyway that I've still got the supporters I have, because people know I'm not that person.
No, the only reason you've got as far as you have is because people love the shit show, basically. That's why you've still got a platform. That's why many people watch you, because they know that your room is a place to be for car crash, for a rant, for the rage baits, and it caters. There's an audience for it. Thank you, Lorna, as we've seen with Drama Talk, you know. But it's only going to get you so far. Because when you do sit and rage bait on situations like that, wish stuff on people, it does have real life consequences, like I say.
You know, I have empathy for people.
That's the only way she gets abused, Maggie. I love you too, Shazila.
I am. So what I'm saying is, don't judge me when I'm pissed. Judge me when I'm sober.
Well, you're still a cunt when you're sober, darling.
And you know, people say, "Oh, you talk the truth." No, you don't. You don't talk the truth and you're pissed. I've said so much shit. I said I've got 5 kids. I said I'm a professional boxer. I've said loads of shit.
Well, let's see if you're a professional boxer when I see you. Hello, Jackie.
It doesn't show you the truth, or sort of. If it showed you the truth, do you not think the police would interview you under the influence of alcohol if you call it the truth juice?
She'll be needing some veneers like you now.
Of course they would. They don't do it because they know you talk shit. Okay, if you say it's the truth, I've said I shagged my dog. I said I've shagged my brother. I don't have a brother. I said I'm a boxer. I said I've got 5 kids. None of this is true.
None of
Chris,
it. So
where is the truth when you drink? If people do drink, you know, and you've got drunk and you've said shit, you know what I'm saying. So I'm sick of people saying it's the truth. It's not.
Hello, Chris.
What are you hiding?
That is part 1 of the verbal diarrhea, which is Delusive Angie, guys. Let's go to part 2. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Blue.
Listen, alcohol don't bring your true self out. It doesn't. Because I've known people that are so nice when they're sober and haven't drunk for years, and they're still nice people, you know. But I've seen people be violent under the influence. They would never be violent and sober. So I